Hello and welcome to our special broadcast, Race to Finals. It's a big game in the IPL Race to Finals between Punjab and RCB, red versus red, and whoever wins will get the ticket to finale. Both Punjab Kings and RCB are searching for their maiden IPL title. In fact, this is the first time since 2014 that PBKS have made it to the playoffs. They had topped the league stage then also before losing to Kolkata Knight Riders in the finals, while RCB have been a regular in the playoffs in the past few years. The last time they finished in the top two was way back in 2016. Just like Punjab in 2014, they went on to lose the final to Sunrisers Hyderabad. Who holds the upper hand and what is their road to the playoffs and what is the head-to-head record between both the teams? We'll talk about all of this and the benefit of reaching the top two in the Indian Premier League. Whoever loses will get another shot to make it to the finals. Such is the format of this league. We'll talk about all of this. A guest will also be joining us for the insights. Let's get it started. All right, the stage is set for Qualifier 1. The match will start at 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and table toppers Punjab Kings will take on Royal Challengers Bengaluru in Mullanpur. Let's know about their journeys. We'll talk about Punjab Kings first. PBKS secured top two finish on Monday after beating Mumbai Indians before RCB joined them after forging a stunning win over Lucknow Super Giants in the final league game of the league. Both teams finished with 19 points from 14 matches, but Punjab Kings have finished at the top with a better net run rate. So, and there is, of course, plenty at stake in today's clash with a spot in the final awaiting. But the losing side will still get a chance to play in the Qualifier 2. At least that should ease the nerves all around for both the teams. Right, talking about the head-to-head record between Punjab and RCB, they have developed a competitive rivalry in the Indian Premier League, having met 35 times. Punjab have a slight advantage, winning 18 encounters, while RCB have triumphed 17 times. And despite their long presence in the league since 2008, neither franchise has managed to lift the IPL trophy. Punjab, formerly Kings 11, rebranded in 2021 but have yet to see a major change in fortunes. They endured a challenging 2024 season, finishing 9th with just 5 wins in 14 games. However, with the appointment of last season's title-winning KKR captain Shreyas Iyer, Punjab are hoping for a fresh start in 2025, or an end also we can call. They have already made it to the playoffs. RCB, on the other hand, had a more promising 2024 campaign, finishing the league stage with 7 wins and making it to the playoffs. However, their journey ended in the eliminator, placing them 4th overall. With a solid squad and playoff experience, RCB will be eager to push further in the season. As both teams seek redemption and their first IPL title, Punjab and RCB will be looking to outperform their previous campaigns and establish themselves as serious contenders in this edition, which is 2025. All right, for more insights, former India cricketer Ajay Mehra joins us. Welcome, sir. Always great talking to you. Two best teams in their IPL playing the Qualifier 1. Stage is all set. One will go through and the other will have to wait for another game. And two teams who had absolute perfect and rejuvenated wins before this game. We are in for a good encounter today.
Absolutely, Abhishek. I think it's going to be a thriller because both the teams are looking really good. You know, they have the batting potential. They have the depth in batting. The bowling for both the sides, you know, with RCB as well. Hazelwood, he's back in the reckoning. One man that RCB might be, missing out in this game is Tim David, who got injured. But, apart from that, they look to be a really good side. And especially the bowling this season, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Suyesh, Krunal Pandya, they've done a terrific job. Punjab Kings, well, they have been a team to beat because, led by a very good captain, by a captain who won the IPL last season, Shreyas Iyer. I think his camaraderie, Abhishek, with Ricky Ponting has been really good. And the best thing about both the sides has been, the kind of stars they've been getting. RCB, you see Phil Salt, Virat Kohli, they have been in really good form as well. On the other hand, two youngsters, two Indian batters, Prab Simran, Priyansh Arya, the way they are batted for Punjab King, that has been really heartening to see. We've seen Josh Inglis, the way he's batted, down the order for them, Marcus Stoinis, Shashank Singh. So it looks to be a really good side. I think the best thing for Punjab Kings this season has been, which they lacked probably the other seasons, the last few seasons, has been the bowling. Because this season they have Yuzi Chahal, they have a very formidable spin department, Harpreet Barar as well. He's been doing well. Arshdeep, we all know the kind of bowler that he is, selected for the Indian team as well for the England tour. Probably Marco Jensen, he'll be missing out for this game. But overall, I think two very good sides competing against each other, Abhishek.
Ajay, two teams who are not used to going the distance. Punjab in playoffs after a decade. RCB fifth for them since 2020, but not even once they played in the finals. First time after 2016, they are in the top two spot. Match, Ajay, will be played at Mullanpur, home ground for Punjab, but they have lost two into this season here and one from RCB. But you think crowd will be inclined slightly towards Punjab more?
I feel Abhishek heavily, because playing at home, Punjabis will be supporting the Punjab Kings in a big way. You're right. Earlier we had Punjab play at Mohali, but now they've changed this venue. It's a beautiful venue. This one, it's a very big stadium as well. Lovely stadium, lovely facilities. But you're right. RCB beat them this season at Mullanpur, Punjab Kings. So they know the conditions as well, and it's a black soil surface. So normally, it's going to be advantage for the batters as well. I don't feel there's going to be a big dew factor coming in. It's going to be, a high-scoring game. The last couple of games we've seen, not too many runs being scored, but the first two games, I remember almost close to 200 runs being scored at this venue.
First three,
so I feel, it's going to be a good surface. The creator has got time as well. There might be a bit overcast, even in Delhi, NCR, it's a bit overcast at the moment, but I feel, dew won't be a factor today.
But Ajay, talking about the team combination of RCB first, I mean, if you can play the likely playing 11 also, Novan Tushara and Josh Hazlewood, both of them you think can be drafted in? I mean, is there any way that both of them can play in the 11? RCB would be tempted to play both because Tushara gave only 26 in 4 in a game of 12 per over. Maybe Livingston out and get Hazlewood in. That's it. That's the only change. That is practical also, and that is required also.
Yeah, you're absolutely spot on because Tushara was special last game. He was really bowled well. Now Hazlewood back. It will really bolster their bowling as well. No doubt about that because Hazlewood is one bowler who's a wicket taker. We've seen how he's bowled with Bhuvneshwar Kumar. But I just feel it's difficult to drop someone like Phil Salt. They also need someone like Romario Shepherd, Abhishek, in the middle order. So I don't know how the balance will be because Livingston, he can bat, he can bowl as well. He hasn't been in great touch.
But he didn't bowl. Ajay, sorry to cut you short. He didn't bowl in the last game. Yes, unfortunately, he got out in the first ball itself. But yes, we know he is an experienced player, experienced campaigner, and on his day, what he can do. But Romario Shepherd, maybe at number 7, because bowling-wise, I think they need to strengthen a bit.
I totally agree with you because somebody who's done well. You can't really drop him because Tushara was really special in the last game, just the way he's bowled. And he's got the skills. You're right. Livingston, hasn't bowled much. But again, we've seen him in Australia in the World Cup. T20 World Cup. He's special. So I think it's going to be tricky. But you're right. But sometimes you need those early wickets because just seeing the batting capacity of Punjab Kings, they need to strike early. Hazlewood back. I think he'll be drafted straight away if he's declared fit by the physio. That seems to be the case because the news are coming in, trickling in that he'll be fit. So I think not a bad proposition. You have Bhuvneshwar Kumar, you have Tushara, and then you have Hazlewood. So the seam department looks to be really formidable for RCB.
Absolutely. We'll talk about their batting also. But talking about Punjab, Marco Jansen is out. He has gone back for the preparation of World Test Championship finals. Yuzvendra Chahal come straight away or maybe get Omar Zai in and instead of Vishak maybe get Chahal in? What's your take?
No, I think usually Shell should be playing. He's a match winner, a leg spinner. He's always got the ability to pick up wickets. We've seen, a very formidable batting lineup, the middle order for RCB. So they need the experience of usually Shell. And, having played against, all the top teams, having picked up those wickets as well, he's picked up a hat-trick this season, usually Shell. And it's a former team that he's playing against, RCB. He's played a lot, so he knows a thing or two about this team as well. So, just the experience that he possesses, I feel he should be, a big factor in the bowling lineup. So I think usually Chahal straight away. Yes, Omar Zai, he's done well. But again, it all depends on the combination because they won't be dropping someone like Marcus Stoinis. You're right, Marco Jensen will be missing out. So Jamieson, he'll be coming in. But overall, the bowling has been really good. Very disciplined for Punjab Kings this season, Abhishek. They'll have to have, they have the strength of the batting. They have a very formidable, they can rotate those bowlers. Someone like Marcus Stoinis, he can bowl and fill up a few overs as well. He's got that experience behind him. Arshdeep has been bowling really well with the new ball in the death overs. Harpreet Barar, one bowler to watch because he's got, left-handers, a lot of left-handers out as well. Against the right-handers, he's bowled pretty well, but against the left-handers as well, he's got a beautiful arm ball. So he's a very canny bowler as well. So I feel overall, the bowling looks to be really settled for Punjab Kings.
Yes, bowling also, and I think why they have made it to the playoffs, why they have done exceptionally well in the entire tournament so far, Ajayji, is because their Indian players are doing well. I mean, you start from the top, maybe Prabh, then Priyansh, Shashank, Captain Shreyas Iyer, Harpreet Barar. I mean, and if you want to win the tournaments, I mean, especially IPL, Indian players need to do well, and this is the likely playing 11 also. Priyansh Arya, Prabh, they'll definitely open. Then Nehal Vadhera, Josh Inglis, he did well. Smashed everyone all over the park. Josh Inglis, Shashank Singh, Stoinis has strengthened their attack in batting and bowling both. Yuzvendra Chahal, everyone is hoping that he plays today because he didn't play in the last two games because of the finger injury. Harpreet Barar, what a revelation he has been. Another uncapped player of Punjab's Kings, and he has also done well in the entire tournament. Arshdeep Singh, another performer who has done well for Punjab Kings, and Kyle Jamieson, not only bowling, he can bat also, and Shreyas Iyer, he is in his purple patch. Ajayji, see the entire, I mean, this is the predicted 11, but yes, if you see the entire team, 5 or 6 are uncapped players, 4, 5 uncapped players, and all have done well. And if you look at the last game, also against Mumbai Indians, what exceptional game by all of them. 3, 4 uncapped players, and they looked very, very confident.
Absolutely, because I remember that game. Priyansh Arya got out, and then Prabh he batted so well with Josh Inglis. It's a really good lineup they have. And they have a very good captain, very calm captain. Yeah. Shreyas Iyer knows how to win matches. He knows the kind of combination that he's got. And you mentioned about this team, Abhishek. You were spot on because every player or the other, he's put his hand up at different times. Shashank Singh, fantastic finisher. Nehal Vadhera, again, such a utility batter. He plays for Punjab. He knows this venue so well. Mullanpur, left-hander, aggressive as well. He can change his gears many a times. So it looks to be a really good batting lineup. The healthy part is that Priyansh Arya from Simran, they have been in spectacular form. Both the openers getting those starts. The revelation part has been someone like Priyansh Arya.
Yes.
We all know what he did in the Delhi Premier League, coming from there, young lad. He's got that potential, that ability, the flair that he's got. He's technically as well, he's very sound. Prabh Simran has been fantastic. You see the average of Priyansh Arya this season, 30.29, highest being 100 as well. He's got 250s under his belt, strike rate of 183. So really a 424 runs for him. So he's done really well. And that confidence will be rubbing when you go into a big match. Yes. Because I think the best part about the first qualifier also is, Abhishek, as you mentioned earlier, that you lose this, you get another opportunity. So, nothing to lose. You can give your best. Still, you know that if you don't play your best cricket, still you have opportunity to reach the final. So that's the best thing about the first qualifier.
You think, Ajayji, Ricky Ponting also, the coach, deserves a lot of credit because a lot depends on how you perform and a lot depends on how your think tank is. Because if you look at Prabh Simran, for example, he was hitting almost every ball in the initial part of the tournament. Then he's giving himself some balls now in the last 5-6 games, and what a revelation he has come out to be. I mean, he's scoring almost in every game. So a lot of credit should be given to coaches also. Andy Flower in RCB, the way he has been mixing and matching and setting the playing 11, and Ricky Ponting here for Punjab.
Abhishek, T20 from outside looks very easy. You feel that a batsman is going hammer and tongs, he's just getting runs, but it's all about preparation.
Yes.
And you're very right. The coaches have to be given their credit. Someone like Ricky Ponting, he's been associated now for a long time with IPL, with different franchises. He knows, how to build a side. He was with Delhi as well. He was with, earlier, I remember a few years back with Mumbai as well. So he knows, how to build that side. And he knows that, now since they have a good combination, they're gelling well as a side. Josh Inglis coming in, Marcus Stoinis, the overseas players, they've been doing well. Marco Jensen, of course, not available for this game, but he's bowling so well. So it's all about the Indian players, rubbing shoulders with the overseas players, how the combination gels up. And I think, you're right, absolutely. Shreyas Iyer, we're giving a lot of credit to him, but Ricky Ponting as well deserves a lot of credit because, he's built this side. He knows how this side plays, giving opportunities to someone like Priyansh Chahal, young lad. From similar as you mentioned, giving him time, telling him to stay at the wicket. You've got the potential. Don't throw your wicket. Yeah. So, small things make a lot of difference. And with the bat, he's a legend. We all know that Ricky Ponting, what he's done for Australia, how he's led that side many a times to World Cup victories. So, he knows what winning is all about. So, I think he's done a spectacular job with this side.
Yes, both teams, Punjab and RCB, they have done well so far in the entire tournament. So it's a match between number 1 and number 2. But Ajay, any matchup you think could be the deciding factor in this game? Maybe Arshdeep Singh versus RCB batters, openers could be a big face-off because Arshdeep has just conceded 25 of 34 balls to Phil Salt, dismissing him 4 times in the process.
You just taken words out of my mouth, Abhishek. I was mentioning Arshdeep versus Virat Kohli.
Yes.
That's going to be a tussle. It's a big match, but those small fights, small, battles in between this big match will be really important as well. Because, Arshdeep has got the ability to get the ball back into the right-hander. We all know Virat Kohli loves playing on the onside. He's got those lovely wrists as well, rubber wrists. So, I think that tussle is going to be important. And I wouldn't be surprised against Virat Kohli. Someone like Harpreet Barar as well comes in early because, sometimes we've seen Virat Kohli get out to the left-arm spinners as well. So, I think, and of course, Chahal as well. So, I think Virat Kohli in this game, he's a chase master. If RCB are chasing on the surface, I think he's the man Virat Kohli, RCB will be looking forward to. Jersey number 18, Abhishek, season number 18, the questions are there.
Since you are talking about the chase master, in chases this season, Virat Kohli has scored 342 runs in 6 innings at an average of 114 and a strike rate of 144.30. And also, talking about players, captains from both the sides. In fact, Virat Kohli is not the captain, former captain, but not only are Shreyas Iyer and Virat Kohli the most experienced batters of their side, but also the leading run getters. Kohli has 608 runs at a strike rate of 147.91 and Shreyas Iyer 514 from 14 at 171.90. So here you go, 14 matches, 514 runs, highest score of 97, not out, and what a great average, Ajay, 51.40.
Yeah, absolutely. I think both terrific players. I really felt for Shreyas Iyer not being picked for the England series because he's a special player. Of course, we all know about Virat Kohli taking retirement, but I still feel, Virat Kohli's got a lot of cricket left. Of course, he'll be seen in the one-day format, in the IPL as well. But, what fine players, both of them. And, Shreyas Iyer is one batter. I've seen him at the domestic level as well, Abhishek. He really works very hard on his batting. I remember a few years back, everybody was talking about the short pitch deliveries, those bouncers, not able to pull it. Sometimes he was caught in the deep area as well, deep square leg, fine leg. But now he's worked on that part, and he looks to be a different batsman altogether. So I think, he's a very capable batter. Virat Kohli, of course, is a legend. We all know that, the experience that he has. And, he'll be very hungry, Abhishek, that RCB reach the final. Because, you don't want to play the second qualifier. You want to straight away go into the final. This is an opportunity for them. They know they're a good side. And also, someone like Phil Salt, the way he's battled with Virat Kohli, he's taken a lot of burden out of him. because then, Virat Kohli can pace his innings. He can look for the single doubles. He can take his time initially, because Phil Salt, we all know the aggressive intent that he's got many a times, the positive intent that he's got. And of course, head to head, we see 35 matches. Punjab winning 18, 17, won by RCB. So not to choose, not a big difference between both the sides. Nothing much to choose from both of them. So I think it's going to be a really good contest. There's going to be a red battle altogether. But I feel, somehow I feel that seeing this game, being played at Mullanpur, I just feel slight edge for the Punjab Kings. Although RCB are a fantastic side, I'll just say 60-40 in favor of Punjab Kings.
No, but one thing comes to the mind, Ajay. Punjab, like we have been discussing also, Punjab has done it with uncapped players mostly. Can they do it once again today in under pressure game? Because the way they played against Mumbai was extraordinary. We have spoken about it when Mumbai were clear favourites. But again, in a high pressure game, maybe not last time, but yes, they need to step up again. A lot will depend on the uncapped players today.
Yeah, I think, what Ricky Ponting and the other coaches would be telling them is play with freedom. Don't think it's a first qualifier. Don't take that pressure. Play a normal game. Someone like Priyansharya, just go there, express yourself. Shashank Singh, he's been wonderful touch as well. He's been a very fine finisher for them. So, they have the players, they have the match winners. Everybody has been doing well. Prav Simran has been special this season, along with Priyansharya. Strike rate of almost 150 for Shashank Singh as well. His highest being 59 unbeaten. But not to forget the number that he comes into bat, Abhishek, is a very tough one, because sometimes you don't get too many deliveries. Sometimes you have to win matches. You have to go at that run rate, that's required run rate. So not easy for the batters. But Priyansharya, again, a wonderful find as well. So I think don't take that burden of the first qualifier. Just play a normal game. The crowd will be supporting Punjab Kings. It's like a home game for them. So I think just go there, play to your potential. And this team has got the ingredients to win this game.
Yes, also Ajayji, Mullanpur has hosted 4 IPL games so far this season, and the first 2 featured 3 200 plus totals, and the last 2 saw 111 all out, 95 all out, and 157 for 6 in 20 overs. So it will be interesting to see what sort of pitch Mullanpur dishes out today. 173 has been average first inning score at this ground, and 3 or 4 games won, setting the target. Inclination maybe, Ajayji, to bat first here? It's also hot out there.
Yeah, because, it's a crunch game, because you get runs on the board makes a difference, you're right. Because, also not to forget, a lot of matches have been played, the summer is there. Yeah. So, and that's the reason I was mentioning that, someone like Juzi Chahal, Harpreet Baral, they have a big role to play, the spinners on this surface. Even if there's a grass cover, because the brownish tinge of grass, there might be some help for the spinners from both the sides. But you're right, sometimes getting runs on the board, putting runs on the board makes a difference, because chasing, you lose a couple of wickets, the pressure is always going to be different. Of course, both the teams have the settled batting lineup, but I feel someone like Juzi Chahal, he can once again throw a surprise there. 14 wickets for him in 37 overs in 12 matches. He missed a couple of games, but he's a match winner. And don't count him out, because if he gets into the think of things, if he gets into the groove, Juzi Chahal can pick up wickets. So I think playing against the former side, he'll be very keen as well, very hungry to perform well in front of his home ground.
Yes, and very quickly, Ajayji, what's your hunch? What's your prediction?
Oh, having played for Punjab so many years, in the Ranji Trophy, Abhishek,
you can't be biased. But you can't be biased.
Yeah, no, I'm not biased, but somehow my heart and my brain says that probably Punjab Kings, almost like a home game for them. Not a home game, but yes, almost like a home game. The crowd support, they know the conditions, they've been practicing here, and of course, winning the last game against Mumbai Indians. That confidence will be there for them. RCB, don't count them out, but I'll go 60-40 in favor of Punjab Kings today, Abhishek.
All right, you are in favor of Punjab. I'm in favor of RCB. Let's see who wins the race. Yes, 2 informed teams, and we are all set for an absolute cracker. We'll leave it at that. Ajayji, thanks for setting the stage up.
Pleasure, Abhishek. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, that's all we have in this edition of Race to Finals. Stay tuned for more news and updates. Namaskar.